Hello everyone. In this video session, I am going to practically demonstrate one of the Selenium WebDriver commands, that is isMultiple command. So what is the purpose of the isMultiple command? Let me explain. For example, there is a web application. On this web application page, there is a drop-down field and multi-selection box field. Suppose in the Selenium automation script, if you pass this drop-down field to this isMultiple command, this will return false, guys. isMultiple command will return false when you pass this drop down field, because in a drop down field at a time only one option you can select, either doc1, doc2, doc3, only one option at a time. So it is not multiple field, right? Whereas another kind of field is there here, multi selection box field, where you can select multiple options. If you pass this multi selection box field to this isMultiple command in your Selenium automation scripts, isMultiple command will return true this time, because multi selection box field you can select multiple options, so isMultiple will return true, whereas drop down only one option, isMultiple command for drop down field will return false. So let's practically see how to use the isMultiple command with this drop down and multi selection box fields. So what I will do first is I will first create web elements for this drop down field and multi selection box field like this, that is driver dot find element by dot id. So before creating this web elements, as you can see, there is some sample Selenium code already written here, which will open the Chrome browser, maximize the browser, and open this URL like this in the Chrome browser. After this, we are writing this code. So here I will pass the ID of I will pass the ID of this drop down field. I will inspect this drop down field. This drop down field has an ID, guys. Copy this ID value and paste it here. This will return a web element. Okay, drop down field is equal to, okay, over the mouse on drop down field and create local variable. This is a web element of drop down field. Now another web element I will create, another web element for this multi selection box field. Inspect this multi selection box field, and 1 minute, let me inspect again. Inspect. So this is the HTML code of this multi selection box field. It also has some ID. Copy this ID. So here also driver dot find element by dot id, provide the multi selection box field ID. This will return a web element. I'll name this web element as multi selection field. Okay, multi selection box field you can say if you want. And over the mouse, create local variable. This is another web element. Now there are two web elements. One is a drop down field element. Another one is a multi selection box field element. Now I want to pass this drop down field and multi selection box field to this command, isMultiple command. But isMultiple command belongs to select class in Selenium. So that means first we need to create an object for the select class. Select is equal to new select. Select is a predefined class in Selenium. So over the mouse, import this select class from Selenium. Import this constructor cannot be empty, guys. After you import the select class from Selenium, you are getting another error because the select constructor cannot be empty. Over the mouse here, you see, is undefined. You have to pass some web element. Either you can pass the web element of drop down field. Let's pass, first of all, let's pass the web element, that is drop down field element. Now using this select object reference, select dot isMultiple. If I use this command, okay, isMultiple command will check whether this drop down field is whether you can select multiple options in the drop down field or not. Can we select multiple options in the drop down field? No. That's why isMultiple will return false. So if you try to print out this system.out.println and pass this select.isMultiple inside this print statement, now in the output, what should be printed, guys? True or false? It should print false, because in drop down field at a time only one option can be selected. That's why isMultiple command for this drop down field will return false. Let's run this and see. Right click, run as Java application, and observe that this will return false. False will be printed in the output. Let's see that in some time. So the script is executing. It will open the application, maximize and open the application. After that, it will verify whether this drop down field is multiple or not. Now go to the output. You see, false got printed. This means the drop down field is a not multiple field. Now let's pass multi selection box field to the select constructor and select now say select dot isMultiple. Now isMultiple command will check whether this multi selection box field can be selected with multiple options or not. Yes, it can be selected, right? We can select multiple options in the multi selection box field. Now This time, when you run this code, it will print true. Okay, when you run this code, it will print true. Right click, run as Java application. Okay. You see, this time it will verify, isMultiple command will verify whether this multi-selection box, we can select multiple options or not. Yes, we can select. So it should print true. Yes, it got printed. True got printed. Because multi-selection box field, we can select multiple options. Hence, isMultiple command will return true. So guys, this is how we have to use isMultiple command of Selenium WebDriver. So that's it guys. Thank you. Bye.